Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Talking Shit with your boy Sophisticated Jerk. Today, man, I got Famous in here, Stan, and we got Rush up in the building, the sucker free team.
Facts.
But all right, man, today we got some pretty good topics, man. So the first one, we're gonna talk about Angela Simmons when she was on a Cam Newton interview and she was talking about men need to bring them gifts on the first date. Yeah, y'all gotta bow down and put the coochie on the pedestal, man. So Cam and her was talking about that, and then Cam pressed her a little bit, was like, "Man, I heard you like street dudes." So we gonna pull up the clip, but before we jump into that, man, what y'all take on dudes bringing gifts on the first date, man? Which y'all think that's a good plan, or is that some sucker shit? We'll go to Rush first on that.
Oh, go Rush, go Rush.
Man, you already know what I'm about to say, man. You know it's sucker shit right there. Come on, man. Yo, these birds be off the chain, man. These demands is getting ridiculous, man.
All right, Famous. What's your take on that, man?
This is why they single. I am gonna bring the gift. I'm the gift. So I'm bringing the gift. I am the gift. So I don't got no problem with that because I am the gift. But other than that, hell no, I ain't bring shit.
Okay. Stan, what's your take on that?
The only thing I provide is food since it's a feeding and not a date. I'm not giving off gifts to a false god.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Stan took it to the god shit. But let me ask y'all. So say like a chick of like her caliber, Angela Simmons caliber. Y'all still think like she could warrant a gift from a guy?
SJ, they all in the same caliber to me. So I don't get no special treatment. I don't know you. I don't know you like that. Why I ain't gonna place you on a pedestal. I don't know you like that. They all start off as hoes to me. Like I told you, like we start off in school with an A. They all start off as hoes until proven different. Saying they're in the same caliber. So I'm not treating you more different. I'll treat nobody different. I don't care if you fucking Beyonce. I'm not treating you more different than the chick in the projects.
Well, take it away from us, dudes that got their shit together. You think she could warrant that from like the masses of men?
You talking about the Simpin' Ain't Easy coalition?
Yeah. Say like the average guy. If he got a date with Angela Simmons, you think she could press him like that? Motherfucker, where's my gift?
Yeah. Angela Simmons got the cakes. Like we talking backstage. Angela Simmons got the cakes, and she's decent. She's halfway decent looking, so they gonna simp for her.
Okay. What's your take on that?
Today, most niggas today only require ass anyway.
Yeah, but that ass though, Negroes. That's what they be calling them. All right, Stan. What's your take? You think she could warrant that type of standard? I'm not standard, but like a demand.
You know what's crazy? It's like the older these celebrities get, the higher the demands are, and the followers just go ahead and follow. You don't want the gift. You say you want the gift, but you want the gift with the receipt so you can go ahead and return it and get the cash. If you broke, just say so.
I am the gift. Fuck all that. Yo, SJ, before Rush
But
go,
if you're the gift, Famous, you gotta be careful because then they're going to sacrifice you to their false gods. You should never say you're the gift. Never say you're the gift.
Nah, I always say
to yourself, but never tell a woman you're the gift.
Oh yeah.
She can sacrifice you.
Yeah, you carry yourself as the gift. All men should carry themselves as the gift because we are the prize. You know that. But Rush, SJ, before Rush go up, we go into the Angela situation. You should pull up the whole facts too.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find her shit right now.
You already know three of them.
She got the. Yeah, I'm telling you, she got the cake. She a little thick something too. So most niggas, all they go for is a big butt and a smile, and they go crazy, man. Knowing that girl is poison.
All right, let me pull it up. But go ahead, Rush. What do you think, man? You think she could demand that from the market?
Listen, man. Her reputation of her, dating mad rappers and these scammers, these bad boys. So a lot of them do have the some tendencies, man. You know what I mean? The last relationship she was in, she was dating what's old boy name from Memphis?
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti, yeah. Like like he was kind of on some simping shit on her, but he finally woke up and gave her a dub. So she come from like hip hop royalty. Her father's Rev Run, so there's a certain
Queen.
respect some of these rappers will, you know what I mean, give her because of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they from my neighbors, my neighbor's neighborhood. They from Hollis, so she got some queens in her. She got them telling you. Look at this. The average sip is gonna fall for this. I'm telling you, man. She got them cakes and stuff. I'm telling you, she's not a. She's a pretty woman. I'm not gonna lie. She's a
got them like. Ozempic got them acting out now.
Yeah, she's
you said this is Ozempic.
Woman.
That's Ozempic because before she wasn't like this.
You think so?
We did the story on her last year, and she wasn't built like this.
No, I thought she was always in shape because
No,
was it Romeo Miller? Wasn't he like in love with her and shit?
No, that was all with her with Young Gotti.
He curved her. Yeah.
He curved
her. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Romeo
she was with
like
Bow Wow. Yeah, because she went with Bow Wow and she tried to get with him after. He was like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't see you like
shout
that."
out to Romeo. I thought he was like in love.
Nah, she tried to actually press him and tried to at his birthday party or something. It got it on video, and she tried to come up there and talk like that because he ignored her, and she was like, "Why you ignoring me? Whatever, you acting funny."
All right, here's the date in history.
Yeah, I don't like it like that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the other way around. I thought he was like all in love, and she was like, "Nah, you can't."
No, she was single mom.
Yeah.
But here's the date in history right here. So yeah, damn, Yo Gotti, he was 22. God damn, she up there with Brittany Renner and them. Brittany, I think only had like 14. Shit, she hitting she's in the elite category right now. So okay, Yo Gotti, then Daniel Jacobs, Alan Crabb, London on the Track, Khalil Mack.
Baby. Damn.
Yeah, they got numbers, dog. So yeah, okay, 22 is Yo Gotti. 21 is Daniel Jacobs. 20 Alan Crabb. 19 London on the Tracks. 18 Khalil Mack.
Wait. You counting the bodies?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got them numbered. I'm going down from like 22 to the most recent.
I thought, oh shit, that is crazy, bro. She's like a yo, Angela Simmons is like a snare drum. Everybody got to get on that.
You thought I was just throwing numbers out here?
I'm like, yeah, we're a number. That's crazy, bro. This is public. That's public. Listen,
tell me that ain't crazy. Yo, she come from good stock, and she moving like a bird, man. Tell me that ain't crazy, man.
Dog, this goes against the whole prototype. You know, when motherfuckers like, man, if they got a dad and shit, man, her dad would literally Rev Run. Yeah, so she come from like a good.
Yes, yeah, I gotta give something back to you know, the Reverend's daughter, the preacher's daughter, usually the worst.
Nah, facts. That's why I be trying to tell dudes, I'm like, man, y'all running into a burning building with these old ass philosophies. But damn, 18 Khalil Mack, 17 Serge Ibaka. This was the one that got murdered, the child's father. R.I.P. to him. Yeah. But number 16, 15 Morgan O'Connor, 14 Ace Hood. Damn. 13 Delano Brown, 12 Brandon Jennings, 11 Romeo.
This is crazy, bro.
10 Cam, 9 Lance Brown.
I actually know that dude. Sutton. He's from East Point, Georgia.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay, shit. Yeah, that was
he used to work for I don't know if you guys remember Judge Judy, but he used to work for Judge Judy's son because he owned a car wash.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's crazy, man.
Damn. Small world out here. 8 Julius Peppers. Damn, Rob Kardashian done got some ass.
That's crazy, man.
6 Skills. 5 Terry Kennedy. 4 Lloyd.
Damn.
This nigga Shade Moss. Bow Wow used to knock them all down, didn't he? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
2 Ricky Hill.
Bow Wow is probably the most famous child star there is, other than Michael Jackson. Nobody was bigger than Bow Wow as a kid.
No, Bow Wow's the king of the short kings. Because you ever seen the people he pulled as a short king?
Yeah, no, because every time we pull up somebody's list, like, and they're in this like age group, Bow Wow been on them things. So yeah, Bow Wow like,
and he got that same smile on his face too.
Mm-hmm. Because what was it? Sierra. There was another one. We was looking
Nah,
at.
Bauer got it. Yeah, Bauer hit
Evelyn
everything.
Lozano.
Yeah.
The other one, the one that jumped over the wall to get her kids.
Shit,
Yeah,
Bow
Bauer
Wow. I was
got
like, look.
Bauer. Yeah, and he got a lot of statutory joints too, because he was knocked him down as a kid
The
too.
big butt Dominican chick, because he was like, I ain't had to pay shit. You remember he
Yep.
came out, he was like, I ain't pay shit for that. So
Yeah.
Bow Wow been knocking him down. But all right, here's the clip, man. We're gonna go ahead and play this. Y'all let me know when y'all want me to stop.
Let him use you. When is it a little alarming for you to receive a gift? Is it ever too soon to receive a gift?
Absolutely not. You should come with a gift. Why not?
Really?
That's how you court. Yes, show up with a gift.
Okay, what's a respectable first date gift?
I mean, there's tons of designers, there's thoughtful things, there's plane tickets, there's just so many
Plane
ways.
tickets like you get flew out?
What was the
It'll
SJ?
be we, because I'll come with a team.
You can get a gift. Cause I do hot dog and shish kebab stand dates. So you can get a little hot sauce, a little barbecue sauce on your shish kebab. That's gonna be the gift. That's all I had to say.
Followed by a pearl necklace on the neck.
No.
okay.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Do y'all
I got what you're
actually
talking
think
about.
she's receiving this shit, or
No, she want to go viral.
you said she's trying to go viral? That's why she's saying this.
Clickbait. Yeah, clickbait, rage bait.
It's
Yeah.
wild to sit across from your ex-boyfriend and say things like this. That's wild.
I don't think Cam Newton was her boyfriend. I think he was just hitting it. They
He's
wasn't
on
really
the
in a relationship.
list. But
Yeah,
he's
the hit
on the
list.
list.
But sometimes they get it wrong, because I think they just went out on a date or something, so he might. Nah, he
Yeah.
definitely smashed
He hit
Cam.
Okay,
Cam a
let's look
beast.
at the
Cam got
body.
a stable. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Cam smashed.
Let's read the body. She's crossing her legs. He smashed. When you see him sitting down, he got his legs kicked up to the front. He's relaxed. Like, yeah, I seen you naked before, bitch. It's very relaxed.
And Cam be wearing capris, and he be oiling up his legs. So yeah, she kind of giving him that eye, like, you know what the fuck's up.
Yes. And then
who told
she's
her-
like, give me a gift. Like, she's like talking to him like, yeah, I know you pay me for this interview, but I also want a gift. It's wild because like the person don't know you. Why would they give you a gift? Again, you want the gift because you want the receipt, because you want to turn it in, because you want the money.
Did y'all catch how she called like bringing a gift courting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's retarded. Did y'all catch how she's wearing? Did y'all catch how she's wearing the mop?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I know what the hell that was.
Yeah, that's Snuffleupagus fur.
What's courting to you, Rush, man? Isn't courting supposed to be the process of just like getting to know each other, man? It ain't supposed to be about like receiving gifts, right? It's supposed to be like, hey, man, we're supposed
Rush,
to
be nice, Rush.
we're supposed to take this to the next level and have a deeper commitment or relationship, right? Isn't that what it is?
I mean that's what they call it, man. But my interpretation is that they're pretty much using it to to see how much of a suck you is if you're gonna fall into that kind of trap. Yeah, I mean, because once you engage in a relationship with you tricking off rep, you're gonna be a trick for the whole entire relationship. Whether if it's a dating situation or marriage, you'll forever be the trick. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess that's what they call courting, man. To me, courting is tricking, man. So yeah, that's what it is.
Oh shit.
Russ said courting is tricky. Now, back in the day, it was supposed to be like, man, when motherfuckers would go to those like outdoor movies, it should be like $1 and stuff. Motherfuckers get a hot dog, have some conversations. It was some basic shit, but it was like, you're supposed to just get to know each other. But it's crazy, like in modern times, how they turned that shit into like a trick fest, like Russ said.
Courting,
Yeah.
listen, what courting really is just you dating with intention. That's basically what it is. It ain't about buying gifts and all that. It's about you just pursuing a relationship and y'all taking it serious. Y'all are dating to get married. That's what courting is. It don't have nothing to do with spending.
But she's
That's the
for
real
her to
reason.
be this transactional like that.
Yeah.
Man, it kind of go with them 22 them numbers up there she been ran through, because typically when they get ran through, that's when they get super transactional, man. Like they want trinkets on the first date.
Yeah, that's sad. Like, and it's publicly. That's just her public bodies. You know, she got bodies that we don't know about.
Yeah, that list was long, because honestly, man, when we pulled up like Brittany Renters and them, that her shit was a little long. She got them beat, man. So let me play some
Though,
more.
it's not. It's
No,
not
I'll say this
for
real
the average
quick.
woman too. All right, go ahead.
Like courting is just a signal word. Like everybody's saying it, but nobody knows what it means. Especially when you hear it in the podcast world, because these are the same people who say dating with intentions. What's the other words? You gotta be a provider. Blah blah. You're not. Nobody courts. We talking, we knowing, or we seeing. AKA, we're gonna fuck. We've been fucking, and I'm done fucking you, but I'll see you again just to fuck you. That's what people really at. If she likes you, if
So
she
you
don't
talking about
like
some
you,
situationship type stuff, huh?
that's what people are at. Like, you sitting around here like courting. You're not getting courted. You just bored, and you have nothing to do with your life. You just
Man,
you want attention.
was it courting in the like medieval times and shit, knights and stuff? Like, who y'all lying to? Like, we gonna come pull up in a stagecoach and some shit.
But it's crazy. 100 years ago, when they courted, it's like the men watch you, seen you around, and you just got to know each other, and it did lead to marriage. But now it's like you're not really getting married
But
because you want to have a
hold on. Back in the
family.
medieval times, when you courting a female, she was actually a virgin. Nowadays, man, these chicks has already been cracked open, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't caught nobody with 22 bodies. Those days
But
are over.
and a lot of them did hijack it though, because they're it's supposed to be like dual lane. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like, hey man, you get to know me, I get to know you. Like Stan and even what Rush was saying, it's like, man, people kind of already knew your background, but it was just like, man, we're taking it to that next level. People went and met the parents and shit, so it's like a serious ass process. But like women think it's just like you show up and you entertain me and you bring gifts and shit. So they turned it like one-sided lane and shit.
But back then it used to be they married into families. Like families were married. They actually have arranged marriages. So and your family got 40 acres in a pit bull, and they family got 40 acres in a pit bull, and y'all married for survival and business reasons.
And you know what? Dates, right? Dates wasn't meant for regular people. Dates was always transactional back in
Yeah,
the
it was for
day,
the
like
families to come
100 years
together.
ago. No, dates. That's why date stands for dick at the end, because that's how prostitutes was meeting up with their Johns. It's like after work, have a cup of
What you say,
coffee, and
Dick?
then dick at the end. That's what dates. Dick at the end, date. That's what it was. It wasn't like you dated just to get to know somebody.
Yeah.
You dated
So
to get piped and get paid.
yeah, there was a whole video I was showing about engagement. The rings wasn't a thing. Like it was just I like you, you like me, we get married. It wasn't no fucking rings. You had to buy a ring and all of that stuff.
But you was onto something famous where it was like, man, like prominent families would marry into each other, and that dude actually, a lot of times the woman's family would be trying to like marry their daughters into theirs, so they be bringing gifts to his family. So men got it all fucked up and started tricking and shit, because it was the man that used to have the prominence was like, shit, y'all trying to win me over. Like I'm the one I'm the baron. My dad, we got the prestige over here. What y'all kicking off?
But
SJ, we gotta bring it back. We gotta bring it back, SJ. You gotta bring us a gift on the first date. Yeah, you gotta bring me. That's a new thing. I'm about to post that too, yo. You want to go on the first date with me? You gotta bring me a gift.
Yeah, because shit just got all lopsided. So yeah, it's funny when they be talking about courting and they don't know the history of it.
But even
That's why I like that.
But even poor people, that's how they dated. It's like or courted. It's not even like the money part, right? Because if you have 6 daughters, you want to make sure that they're taken care of. Like this person, he's an orphan, but he works for me. Okay, marry him. Like you got married so you can have a better life for the next generation. So you don't come home and stay home with your father as the aging and about to pass away. They want to make sure you're taken care of. But let's be
Nah,
honest
Stan, I
here.
gotta use to put. It was all about the money.
No,
It was
no,
like
but what
caste.
poor
It was
people.
like caste systems. Because
But what the poor people were doing though. Well, I agree what you're saying, but also poor people. There was a system they had in place too because
yeah, but they stayed
again,
in a caste. It's like you stay your
And
poor ass
poor
up
people,
here. You couldn't bring no poverty pussy to no baron.
no, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. But even like what I'm saying, like the poverty, right? Like it works out in the sense of like, yo, like if this person was an orphan but they had a skill, like yeah, you got married. But again, like if you look at nowadays, you have too much access. Like she's only dating this person until somebody else got more, got more money to show up. We got the internet, we got apps. That's it. We
That's a
got
placeholder.
Google. Yeah. So nobody, when you hear courting, like courting to me, you're just a placeholder. It's like you gotta court me. Yeah, for how long until you find something better?
Because the men back in the days was cold with it. Because like say like you
Yeah.
was famous was royalty and somebody had the audacity to bring like the blacksmith's daughter to him. Famous would be like, who is man? Them average motherfuckers is over there. Y'all better bring me a princess or something to stop playing. So
That's
that's
not
how
true,
it. That's how it
though.
went down. That's
No, but if she was beautiful, I mean,
nah.
that's
It
where
ain't
fairy
even
tales
matter.
came from.
They'll go to a whole nother country and get
Nah, it
somebody
didn't
else
work
from
like
royalty.
that.
They wasn't fucking with you. Ain't had no paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
If you was
still
the
get the
peasant, that was
baby.
it.
But you still
Nah,
get a
you'll
baby.
get
Stan, stop
not
playing.
from a peasant.
Nobody was waxing
They
no,
wouldn't do
no
that.
no poverty pussy back
But
in the
nobody
day.
had no. They ain't had no condoms. You mean that those people were really honorable? Rich men were honorable.
All right, you got a point
They
right
ain't
there.
let it be known.
But they was like
That's
bastards, like in Game of Thrones. They be like, man, that's Jon Snow.
Yeah,
They-
that's
they-
like with the Spaniards. My father was like, yeah, they weren't honorable men. That's why we got vampires and werewolves. They're sitting up everything. So
But all right, let me get back to the video because yeah, she got a couple parts in this I want to get to before we jump to the next topic.
But you
Yeah.
know, there's just ways.
We done been talking for about an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm hearing so many ad-libs from behind. Yes.
he
I'm
crossed
just telling
We
you.
legs.
literally had this conversation off camera, and they was like, "Cam, with your little cheap behind, don't just because you ain't spending it, that don't mean somebody else
I mean, yeah, the right man. If people
don't man it."
I'm just saying that
Don't man it.
men have to date within their caliber. Like if it, you gotta, if it makes sense, then that's where you meet the girl at. That's where you meet the woman at.
But I've heard this too. Don't set me up with the expectation that you can't keep up.
You need to keep it up. That's the thing.
So she said.
So this is kind of what Rush was saying, man. Rush, for you're like how you start that relationship off, man. They're gonna hold you to that standard. So you come up with gifts on that first date, you kind of fucking yourself over. Okay. Let me jump to the next.
Yeah, my
Wait,
bad.
question.
I
Rush,
don't
have
know.
you experienced that before?
What was that?
Rush,
Hell
have you
nah, I
experienced that
never-
before?
Yo, one thing about me, man, I'm my father's son, man. I'm sucker free, man. You ain't gonna catch me, you know what I mean, spending dough on the broad, man. Hell nah. Yo, that's a crazy question, man.
No, when you was younger and in love and you didn't.
Yo, I told y'all I'm sucker free, man. I've never been in love, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm made out of steel, you heard?
Rush, you ain't never been in love once, man. Stop playing.
I may have some feelings, like strong feelings, and you know what I mean, care for a female, but I never been I'm sucker free, man. Come on, man. No such thing as love, man. It's a
Dark
cold
Lake was
world,
good.
man.
Morning boy Trey was popping. All right, you believe him, Stan? Rush said, hey, he's untouchable out here.
Not even when you was like 13, 15, 18.
Yo, you know what happened to me in the age of 13? I
What's
smashed this chick, right? And I found out my man smashed it too. And we both laughed about it. At that age, I already knew, nigga, I'm not the only one that get around, you heard? Stay sucker free.
That's funny, man. Damn, 13 Rush. Rush was out here, you said, getting around like Digital Underground and Tupac and shit, huh?
Yeah, man. Y'all got a mean track record, man. But I don't do that no more, man. You know what I mean? The king coming, so stay sucker free, you heard?
All right, let me play this next part.
Just saying.
Now that was an ad lib that I was like, okay, I can appreciate that. Now, this was a good find, given our discussion. Your brother JoJo said on his podcast that you're attracted to street dudes.
Oh Lord, this came up before. Just give me one. Go ahead.
Would you say that's true or not?
Yeah.
I'm attracted to real. And so if the person is real, that's what it is. It's not even about just necessarily a street dude. Like, obviously, are we going to talk on street dudes? They're smart. They're I've met some good people. I don't go based off of like, I want a street dude. That's what I'm looking for. I go by character, type of person it is. There's so many other things that play into the equation. So would I say I'm just attracted to a type? Protector and provider, you know, like a solid dude, like a stand-up dude, a loyal dude. Like that's what I like.
First glance, first.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. But why you think like her type, man? That come from a good background, man. They attracted to street dudes.
I mean, it's a false thought of because most women within our demographic, they think, you know, the thugged out dude is more of an alpha than the regular, you know, the dude that got a 9 to 5, which is completely false. The dude that got the 9 to 5, he got self-discipline. I mean, he's able to control his emotions and handle business as a man. You know what I mean? Because, you know, how everything's, you know what I mean, made up in the world, in the working class world, man, it's different rules, man. You know what I mean, the working class world got different rules, and street niggas, they move on their own rules. So, you know what I mean? It's just a false perception of, you know what I mean, a dude from the streets is an alpha, which is not true.
Mm. What about you, Stan? Why you think, man, her type, man, come from a good family is gravitating to?
Them next always says, like, why do good girls like bad guys? Right? It's just that's what they like. And
Why
she
do
can't explain.
good girls
Yep. You know,
like
she said
bad
character
guys?
and all the
Yeah.
other stuff. You can find if you was like really dating for character, you can really go out and just date anyone because that's what you say. You like character. Every man has a value, characteristics, and a system, but that's what she likes. You can't fault her for what she likes. And she go for the
Yeah.
same thing over and over again. But like, hey, you're a single mom with a son, so you got to start thinking about your future because you can't go running around like you 22 for the rest of your life.
Stan, these girls ain't thinking about their future. They're a dog chasing cars. They wouldn't know what to do if they caught one.
Why you think she gravitate towards street dudes, Fabus?
Why do good girls like bad guys? Knowing that bad guys tell mad lies.
My lies.
You know what? They like chasing the thrill, man. They like chasing excitement. That's what it is, man. You can make a woman feel something. You know, that's what she wants.
Oh,
They
so
don't like
it's the
boring guys,
adventure.
man.
It's you saying it's the adrenaline,
Yeah.
pretty much.
They chasing that thrill, man. They chasing the the thrill, excitement. The bad guys bring excitement.
All right, let me ask y'all something, man. Ruthless Truth we're on a live one time. He was breaking it down to me, and he was like, a lot of time, women like Angela Simmons, they like thugs because thugs are some of the biggest tricks. He was like, man, look, we got a short shelf life. We know we're gonna get caught up, so they throw money around. And he was like, hey man, they be tricking and stuff. So he was like, that's why they get a lot of women. Y'all think that holds some weight?
Nah, a lot of them don't got money though. I don't think so. And Angela Simmons got way more money than probably those guys.
That's true. But there is some validity to that. You know what I mean? Like dudes that's really getting to it, you know what I mean? Like that's getting to that chicken, like the streetwear, whatever. Yeah, they tend to spend a lot of dough on a female because, you know, you gotta understand, you know, a lot of them derive from like a single mother household. So like they're groomed to be subservient to their girl, like to give up to sacrifice everything that they work hard for to give to the female. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of times, yeah, they do be. I say 50% of the time they may trick on their female. You know what I mean?
Just
But
look
it's
I
by
would
at
say
default.
50.
It's by
I
default
would
because
say
they've been raised
50.
by their
I think,
moms and shit.
but it's a very few street niggas that got money like that to be tricking like that. As you talk about, maybe a small percentage of guys, but most of them niggas in the street is just goofy and they ain't got no money. They just out here doing ignorant shit.
well, you know what? There is one. There's another example. It's a good example. Steve Harvey's current wife, Laura Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
Rumored that she was dating drug dealers, the cousins or brothers, right? Steve
Mm-hmm.
Harvey waited his turn, and it's like, now he got a lot more money. They're in jail, and that's who she went to. At the end of the day, it's like who could pay.
Yeah, because that nigga came out and did an interview. Marjorie, he was like, yeah, Marjorie was with every drug dealer before she got with Steve. Because she was the
Yeah,
one
y'all
that
talking
like
about.
dressed him up and stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because when he said it, man, I had to think about it. He was like, man, they're impulsive. Because he was like, you think about it, man, your life is like just always doing stuff and they're spending money on a lot of women. They're fun to be around. You know, they buying out the bar and shit. So I was like, damn, okay, that makes sense. You know, why a lot of females do gravitate to that.
Yep, survivor mode, 24/7. But that right there, they cause stress, depression. You're about to. It goes downhill after a couple years. You can't live like that forever. And
And
then after that,
Travel
they
One got
come
a
here
good point.
looking for. They look for one of you guys to come rescue them.
Yeah.
They ain't us over here.
Nah,
I'm just
that's
going
what I
to my
tell you.
white wife. I saw.
They, telling you, that's how you got to date vintage women. You ain't got to worry about this. You date vintage women, they make you care packages before you leave the house, juice boxes and all that.
But the Travel One said the mafia bosses they be going after the women too. Yeah, like because in New York you see the wires guys, man. They got a lot of chicks around them also. Those mods and all that.
Yeah, that's the niggas over in what's it in
Bensonhurst and over there. You're what's that?
Woodhaven,
Ozone Park.
Ozone Park. They be in Steinway. They be in Woodhaven.
What's that area over there in Queens, man, where they got the like $2 million homes, man, and it's mafia.
Oh,
Howard
that's nah. You talking about Jamaica Estates?
Howard Beach too, though, right?
Yeah, I
Allegedly.
think Howard Beach too, but
We're gonna
yeah,
say
Jamaica
allegedly.
Estates though. That's where Donald Trump's from.
Allegedly.
Jamaica Estates.
Nah, Stan, they be doing interviews talking about like, hey, man,
We're
there's
gonna
like
say
3 mafia
allegedly.
bosses. Them cats.
Allegedly.
But John
And
No, I
Stan,
Gotti,
see
they
one
be
of
on
the
they be
interviews,
online
like-
talking, man.
I see one
that
of the
They be
John
getting
Gotti's
females,
from
though.
Woodhaven. You know John Gotti's from Woodhaven.
Yeah, John Gotti and all them.
Yeah, we gotta say
They
allegedly
ran
because the
over
lady's
there.
like everybody in the community work hard. Like nobody here is racist. We had the blacks, we had the Jews, we had the Puerto Ricans. Everybody here is working together as a community. I'm just like, okay. We have to say allegedly. We don't know
Nah,
what they were
they tight
working
knit,
on.
but I'm just saying, like, they have a lot of females. We ain't talking about the racial dynamics.
No, that's
But yeah,
about
you
the
go.
kids. But that's what I'm saying. Like but you live that lifestyle. There's some stuff you gotta expect because suppose you meet like a Clay, but imagine Clay was a mobster. You can't go around open up your mouth and saying that he cheated. Like what you talking about? You one of the girls that he's with, you gonna get pregnant, and then you're gonna send your kids to Catholic private school. You just gotta keep it, and you're done.
Nah, but yeah. So
But that's
what
gonna
do
be
you
her life. You know that. This is gonna be her life. Pretty
who Angela
much
Simmons?
she's gonna have to settle down. She's gonna have to pick somebody.
Yeah, cause she getting up there in age, man. She gonna be like Vivica and them. She keep it up. She better change quick.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's at that point now. She's not too far from it.
Yeah.
I mean, Fame say she's an attractive female, which she is, So she got a little bit of time, but not too much time because she kind of ruined her reputation. Like, I mean, I didn't know she slept with that much dudes, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
but
Overrush.
yeah, once your reputation is tarnished like that to that degree, the men within her socioeconomic status on the same level or higher, they're not
Mm-hmm.
going to be looking for her. You know what I mean? She a liability. You know what I mean?
Well, how old is
Yeah.
she right now?
Man, she got to be in her. She messing with
Close to
Shade
40.
Moss. They in their 30s, man. Let me look.
She's up there. She about to hit 40 soon.
So can she meet a Steve Harvey in her life though?
Oh yeah, there's a Steve Harvey in every city. 38. She's
Yeah.
38.
Oh yeah,
She's 38?
it's right.
I mean, how old is Steve Harvey? How old is Steve Harvey?
No, I mean like Steve Harvey,
Steve
like
Harvey got
somebody
like
like
70.
Steve
Like
Harvey.
the prototype, the
Yeah.
sucker type.
Yeah, not Steve Harvey, but
Yeah,
like
I mean, but how old is Steve Harvey right now, though?
Like
he's
70.
something.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
I mean, yeah, with her age, yeah, she could possibly bag an old head like that in the 70s or whatever. That
The
is
thing
her
is-
best bet.
She don't. The thing is, she
yeah,
don't
Steve
want no
Harvey's
Steve Harvey.
69.
69? Okay.
That's
Yeah,
too
what I
old
meant,
for her.
like-
You think that's a good age? Rush be acting like she like 65 or something.
Yeah, once you like
if she can't, listen, if she can't get over the fact that she's in a space where she's gonna be forced to be tricking on young niggas, then yeah, that's her probably only her last resort is to link up with a rich dude at the same age as Steve Harvey. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
Rush. She not doing that though, cause she already telling she ain't tricking. She said you got to bring the gift.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm saying. Out of all the females, we kind of
Is
like.
she linking up with a Steve Harvey then, man?
Yeah, she could have had to pull the Eve. She could have had to go to Europe, get one of those like billionaires and stuff to trick.
But okay, so when I put Steve Harvey, I meant like the guy.
Yeah, the prototype.
Yeah, the prototype, not Steve Harvey himself. The guy who's been around the streets, but he's not a street dude. He always wanted her, but he couldn't access her. He got his money made a different way, and he's gonna wait his turn. Because
Oh, you talk about the friend zone.
yeah,
lover
because that's
boy.
what Steve Harvey did. He
He
was
did. He did.
waiting.
He hung on for 2 decades.
But hold on.
crazy.
Steve Harvey, when Steve Harvey was in the sidelines waiting for Shorty, like
Yeah.
he didn't really have any emotion. You know what I'm saying? He had a little bit of emotion, but he wasn't really popping like that. He started popping after Homeboy got booked for moving all that weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just so happenly at the same time she monkey branched to Steve Harvey. You know what I mean? And that's what I call the classic act of hypergamy on steroids. You heard? Stay sucking feet out here, man. These hoes don't love you, nigga. Wake the fuck up.
Oh, no, you ain't said the other words you normally say. Stupid and dummy. You forgot to say those two parts.
Dummy.
Yeah, Russ gotta get that on a t-shirt. But all right, man, we gonna go ahead. We gonna jump into the next segment. What's good, Wally, man? We'll start you off on the first one once we play the clip. So this one, man, Dave Ramsey was this lady called into the show and a couple people was doing breakdowns and stuff. But yeah, Stan sent this to me. I listened to it. I was like, oh yeah, man, we gotta break this down. So this woman called to the show and she was getting some advice from Dave Ramsey and them about her debt situation. So I don't want to give it all away, but let me go ahead and play it for y'all, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is this a smart man or is he slacking?
For a little over 6 years, and I graduated in December 2023 with about $160,000 of student loan debt. I've paid off a lot. I have about $90,000 left.
Way to go.
Thank you.
So you're what, 24?
I'm 26.
26. Okay. And what's your career?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, good for you. Okay. And so you got 90,000 left. All right.
Mm-hmm. And my boyfriend.
That's a lot of damn money in loans, boy.
But
You know
what
you
it
hit the
is?
keywords, right?
Hold on.
She probably racked up all that debt because she kept failing her classes. Like these schools will let you fail to the point where you could get rid of some of your credits that's killing your GPA. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she probably kept doing. You know what I mean? She kept racking up on the debt. You know what I mean? Resetting her GPA. You know what I mean? Through Bursa. And you know what I mean? She racked up all that debt, man. You know what I mean? And yo, let me just say this, man. Old boy is smart, but he ain't really that smart though. Cause he trying to wife up a nurse. And everybody knows that nurse wait. But let me show you in peak game, right? The reason why he wants Shorty to get rid of that debt before he marry her, because when you marry a female that has that kind of debt, you know that debt it belongs to you when you marry her. You know what I'm saying? So you're obligated to pay off that debt unless you get like a prenuptial agreement, because that prenup help you you know what I mean? Figure out how the courts is gonna make you responsible for each debt, whether if it's your personal debt or your wife's debt or whatever. You know what I mean? So stay sucker free, man. Don't wife up these birds that rack up debt like that, especially she a nurse, because she giving away that sloppy toppy, you heard?
That becomes yours, and they take that shit out your check. They start taking it out your check.
Yeah, once you get married, man, that debt does become yours. But yeah, 90,000.
That's all she got left, though. Keep in mind, she had 160,000, and now she has to keep the keyword like she has 90,000 to go.
Okay. Let me play
That's
some more,
the keyword, and there's gonna be some other keywords in here. But go ahead.
Okay.
50,000 a year, but he does not want to propose until I'm completely debt free.
Interesting.
You're not gonna like me. If you were my daughter, you want to know what I would tell you?
What?
Dump him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great guy.
No, he's
like,
not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's making you prove your worth.
Based on money.
Yeah.
To him. You're having to buy your way into this relationship. Nope. You're a princess and you deserve more than this.
Oh my God.
The reason I've been able to like put like majority of my paycheck towards my loans is because he does pay for all our rent.
Oh, so you live together?
Yeah, we live together.
Oh, so you're already married, but you just didn't admit it.
Yeah, it does feel like we're married.
Well, that,
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah. So what's his incentive to get married? None.
and this, let me just say this, Haley, and I'm saying this because you're gonna have relationships after this, and you're gonna.
Yo, I hate old simps like this, man. Like, what you mean? You know what I mean? Like, yo, you got to prove your worth, man. Because if you marry a dumbass man, he gonna be responsible for your debt too, man.
And this is the reason why women have no incentive to change anything, because they got these type of niggas in their ear telling them it's okay, and the guy's misogynist, the guy is a jerk or whatever. And this is why they never change. Simping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. And these niggas are fucking like super simps.
Yeah, the part where he was like, he's making you earn your way into it. It's like, man, that's smart as fuck. Like, Dave must have took a bad deal in life. A lot of these dudes that give advice, man, they pedestalize. That's why they feel like everybody else should be in that dynamic that they're in. So even though he's like super wealthy and successful, subconsciously they want you in the same position that they're in, that the bad deal that they took. Because like they had to jump through hurdles to prove themselves and stuff versus the other way. So that's why he's like, oh no, you're a princess. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that was crazy.
When once I heard that shit is crazy.
Yo,
there was something that was a key point in there.
Tell me that ain't crazy, man. You never met this chick before, and you gonna say she deserves better, man? How much of a sucker in the simp you gotta be to say something like that to a chick you don't even know, nigga? Simp shit.
Yeah, and what grown ass man calls one a princess? I wouldn't talk like that. Like,
but there's something you guys are missing out on this, right? Everything you guys say is true, right? There's two things that's here. Dave Ramsey and his co-hosts are speaking from a Christian point of view. There's nothing Christian about this situation, number one. Number two, did you catch what she said? She said that he's already paying for everything, and that's why she was able to knock out the debt she has now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Simping ain't easy.
That alone is just ungrateful too, man. To be sitting there kind of like whining about him, and he's allowing you to get ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's
that good
vested.
catch.
He's vested. Like, he's invested. When he said, like, he's not planning to marry you, I'm like, that's not true. He's paying for vacation. He's paying for the, he's probably paying for the insurance. He's paying for the food. He's paying for the housing, the
Well, it's just not on her
cars.
terms. That's why she had to phrase it like, "Oh, he don't want to get married." He's like, "No, man. He's financially sound." Where he's
Yeah.
like, "Take care of that stuff, so we don't have that lagging on
But
if we move to that next level."
You know what, SJ? He's gonna get burnt at the end. I see this playbook before all the time, man. Niggas always get burnt at the end. Like anytime you invest on the female like that, man, yo, I guarantee 90% of the chance she's gonna leave that nigga for another nigga after she pays off her debt. You know what I'm saying? Because she's still winning. She's still winning because he's like paying all the bills, and he's allowing her to get financially stable on her own. He don't know that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, for example, right? I had a coworker. I was dealing with a coworker or whatever, right? He's married and all that, and he was paying his wife's schooling and all that, right? After she got her degree, you know what she did? She divorced the nigga and linked up with a nigga that got Down syndrome at her job. You can't tell me that shit ain't so never say these hoes out there, man. They don't love you, nigga. Wake the fuck up, dummy. Stupid.
Nah, Rush, you are, because she's already setting the stage to like leave him. That's why she's already upset. So she's kind of like giving the baseline. They giving her the validation to jump off. So yeah, he gonna be left holding the bag on this situation.
That's another thing. Girls get mad when you throw off their game plan. Like when you throw off their game plan, they hate that shit, nigga. Like when they got, because they got things figured out what they gonna do, and they got the backup plan already, established. So if you mess up that and they not with the backup plan yet, nigga, they are pissed.
Oh yeah. She had the heist, man. She's like, look, he need to pay off all this shit, and I need to live for free. That's what she want.
But she already living for free. Only thing she got to do is pay the debt.
Yeah, but she's not viewing it like that. She upset. Hey, Wally, what's your take on this, man?
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So for about much of what I can hear from this video, so on one hand, the dude's smart because he's not trying to marry her at the point of her having debt. Yet, though, I ain't gonna lie, this is an extreme waste of time. Because at the same amount of effort that you're putting into clearing the debt, like, okay, this is what I'm saying. Like, this tells me right here, just listen to this video. A lot of people do not have a lot of effective communication of hearing people and what certain people are doing. Because she's already detailing that the guy is paying for everything else while she mainly handles her own debt issue, while he's taking care of everything, while they're being boyfriend, girlfriend, or fiancé, whatever you want to call the terms. So I'm like, well, technically he is invested in some form or facet because he's taking care of everything while you're taking care of your main ordeals. So technically, whatever plan she so-called has, she actually has a fair good one because someone's actually letting you take care of your shit without adding no value to your everyday lives at this point. You're taking care of just what you have already invested in, which, is collected a lot of debt because of what, career you chose to get into. I see something that's very well invested. But also, what's also very, telling here, just like, okay, listen to Ramsey saying, oh, you're a princess. Like, you don't know this person. You're talking on the phone with these people. What the fuck are you talking about? Just because you hear an angel voice doesn't mean shit. You know the people in real life. But besides all that, just staying on task. Look, the dude sound like smart enough to motherfucking do her a favor, but at the same time, though, that's also you being in the line of being naive, because it's like on the same hands. I'm like, would I even waste my time to even do this?
Yeah, I might have to drop a phone line so the boyfriend could call me up and I could be like, man, leave her broke ass. Like, you heard that bad advice Dave gave her? You need to leave her broke ass. Because, you know, Wally, you had a good point, man. You notice how she ain't bring up in the first part of the story why she's kind of trying to, like, get the victim role and the sympathy. She ain't mentioned it till the middle of this, like, thing. We still got more to go, but that he was paying all the bills and stuff. So she wanted to paint him as, like, the villain, when this dude is literally, like you said, kind of taking on a financial burden early in his life when he probably shouldn't. Because if he got that type of paper where he's like, he's financially savvy and he got his shit structured, man, he could be out here investing into his stuff instead of carrying in that extra weight. He could be getting far ahead. But like y'all said, him investing in her and she's like upset about that. Yeah, that shows like he's gonna have some problems down in the future because she don't got no appreciation, no gratitude. So yeah, he definitely taking an L early.
And isn't he like the true picture of providership and leadership?
No, definitely,
he's
yeah.
Simpship.
Yeah, he's a picture of that too.
But like, it's like he has a plan, right? He has a plan. It's like he's providing everything. He's working. He's making $250K a year. That's not your $250K. Where's the
That nigga
financial boundaries that's there? Like
he need an exit plan.
Oh, he's
Nah,
vested,
facts.
man. He doesn't even know that she probably made this call.
Oh, he probably know it now. This has been circulating.
Yeah, but that's the sad
I hope
part.
he knows.
That's the sad part.
Let's find it. Yo, let's find him and send it.
Yeah. Nah, but Stan, you're right. This would be like the definition of good leadership. A dude that got his stuff together, who's smart enough to be like, hey, man, pay down your debt. Look, I got everything right now. He's just doing it for the wrong person. Because there would be a female that's like, damn, man, I'm winning, man. My man's smart. But a lot of times guys are, since we don't require shit, we do this for any female. And then when they're not appreciative, what she's really saying is, I really don't like him. I just like the good situation. And like Rush said, she's jumping off. Like, it's a matter of time. He might as well set his clock. She can be hopping on to the next thing, man. Once she gets in a good position, oh yeah, she jumping ship.
A good
But this is why I tell guys, stop messing with these broke chicks.
Yeah, SJ, a good leader know when to leave and call his men off. You know, abort.
Nah, that's a good point. Yeah, facts.
So he got to go. He got to get out of here, man.
Yeah, that's one of the key components of leadership. Famous is knowing when to fire somebody during that probationary period.
Yeah, you got to know when to call your men back. You got to know when to call your men back and abort mission so you don't get them killed. So he got to leave.
All right, let me play a little bit more of this. Yeah, this is crazy.
Learn from this, and there's people who are going to watch this call and learn from this. This is precisely why, one of the reasons why living together before marriage is it's a bum idea. It's not a good idea, because what happens is you start to make bad relational decisions based off of the financial gain and based off of the pressure that you've already put on yourselves. Yeah. It's a lot easier to walk away from a messed up relationship when he lives over here and she lives over here and we just get together when it's time to go on our dates. It's a lot easier to go, you know what, this guy's a bum, I'm gonna walk away. It makes it a lot more difficult when suddenly you're in the same house and then you're splitting the bills and then he's paying for the rent. It makes it very hard to make the natural transitions that we would have made if we had not applied that amount of pressure.
So you move forward.
Can we stop there real quick?
Relationship.
Hold on, let me play a little bit more.
To share an address. Anyway, now you're not going to do it. I can tell by the way you're talking. So here's the thing. We love people getting out of debt. You know that. And why do we love people getting out of debt? Because we love people and we want them to.
All right. What's up, Stan?
When she said, when he's paying rent and then you're splitting up bills, let's talk about how much rent really costs. If he's not going half on rent and he's covering the rent and the rent is $3,000, that's $1,500 off of you each month to do whatever you want to do. That's, again, really ungrateful.
Well, to make it even worse, the excess that she has, it's allowing her to put it on her debt, like you pointed out in the beginning. It was like, man, where was it, 160? Now she got it down to 90. So if she stays on that trajectory and, say, like you said, she was appreciative and knocks it all the way down, how much money she even saves on the interest. So, yeah, it's very unappreciative.
Let me explain to you how much she's winning right now. Right now, right? The dude's covering all the expenses, right? And by her paying off damn near more than 50% of her debt, her credit score is probably up to damn near 800 now because of that. You know what I'm saying? So by the time she get ready to dump this nigga, right, her credit score is gonna be up to par, and she's gonna be debt free. She ain't gonna need that nigga no more, man. Yo, if it wasn't for that nigga, she wouldn't be able to get rid of that debt.
Yo, I say
she's
it all
gonna
the
be
time.
in a good position.
I say it all the time. Men are in love, women are in business.
Yeah, this is sad, but yeah, it's just crazy how they're painting him as a villain because he don't want to take on a liability and jump into a marriage.
Man, that nigga's a saint, man. He's
But also,
a
saint,
and he's fair with it. He's fair with it. He's like, yo, get rid of your debt, and I'll wife you up. But he don't know, like at the end of the game, she's gonna cut him off and monkey branch to a better situation. She probably cheated on the nigga already.
Yeah, she is. Yo, we always gonna be the villain. That's never gonna change. That's why men gotta embrace the villain role, man. You gotta embrace it. You can't mind being the villain because they're always gonna paint us as the villain. That's their escape route, and that's the go-to. They're never gonna be accountable, and the woman is always right.
But them even being financial background.
Hey, let me just say this, y'all.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm your bird's worst nightmare. I'm your bird's worst nightmare because I'm waking you suckers and simps out, nigga. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. But now I'm saying, like, even from a financial standpoint, man, finances is logical, man. It's not emotional. So if, because I have female friends that would come to me and they be like, man, I'm dating this guy, man. He got like 60,000 in debt. Cause I help a lot of people with their finances. I'd be like, oh, hell nah, make sure he pays his shit. So, I'm not biased with it. A good person is just going to look at the situation and be like, oh man, if that person got debt, they need to pay that shit down. So it's just crazy how people are one-sided. Like he should take on like that risk, like what Rush and Famous pointed out. Like, man, you own that risk. You get with some that debt now. That's yours. And I have a friend, man. He just got a divorce, and he was telling his wife he was trying to get everything structured, pay off everything. She kind of held on to the debt. When they got a divorce, she was quick to be like, "Hey, this is ours. This is communal property." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nah, men that's waking up and that's like,
right though. She right though.
Oh yeah, no, she was. But the fact was, like, he was trying to get her to pay the shit off. Like, he was like real good with his money, and she was like dragging her feet with it. But like when she got the divorce, she was like, "Oh no, this is both of ours." So that's why guys if you make them pay it off up front, you doing a smart thing.
I just want to bring up something real quick of what the co-host did, what she said, and she brought in a little bit of Disney magic. She said, "This is why you shouldn't cohabitate. It's easier to be in a relationship when you both have your own place to live and you see yourself only once a week on a date. And then if you don't like the guy, that's it, you can separate." Okay, got a problem with this because if the guy have done this, right, and she's at $160,000 in debt, and she can't, eat, can't find a place to stay, have no roommates and nothing, whatever, right? She's like struggling, and they're gonna break up because like she can't afford or whatever. I'm wondering, like, how realistic is that to be in a relationship in your freaking 20s, and now you're about to hit 30 in 4 years, and you guys just only want to date once a week, live in this facade of Disney that you just, I can't wait to see you on Saturday. And it's like life is hitting you guys like crazy. It's better off to live together and see what's going on financially. Because what would have happened if a guy would have married and proposed to her and not find out that she's like almost in $200,000 worth of debt? And for people who say like just say you broke if you ain't got it. Let's be real here, people. The national average of people getting each year, national average, right, is 45, right? They consider that middle class. No matter what, that's the national average, right? That's the size of a house. That's the debt that she has. That's a house. you're gonna bring that into a relationship. If he finds that out the day before the wedding, and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna have to do a prenup," that prenup is gonna be null and void because it's gonna be under duress. Like, yo, it's better that he knows it now. He gave you, and he's still invested in you. You already, you got $90,000 left. I wish a woman said like she'll pay for my whole life. Man, I'll be living up. I'll be.
But nah, Stan, that's a good point because it's like it's supposed to be a build up. No, fact. No, it's supposed to be a build up, like you said. It's like what she's saying. You both shouldn't be having your stuff so you can view like how responsible that person is. So say like if you seen a girl, she got her own crib, you're like, damn, okay, she good with her bills and all that. Then you move to the next phase if y'all get serious and you got moving with each other. So when people are like, yeah, y'all should do that phase as a man, you dumb. Cause yeah, like you said, Stan, you need to see those inner dynamics. You need to see like if y'all know how to like y'all have conflict resolution skills and all that stuff. So yeah, nah, she give us that's why I was like, man, they give us some terrible advice.
Yeah, that's Disney because you're seeing somebody once a week is not a full picture of who that person really is. And when she said it, I recognized them like, oh yeah, this is church advice because church, not dating in church. This is one of those things like you only see the person once a week. So there's a picture of that person that you see, but that's not all the picture of who she is.
Yeah, you see that good side once a week, boy. That's just y'all on some like happy stuff.
Yeah, because she all prayed up, all that stuff, and cast the sin out, and you think this is who she is 24/7. No, it's not.
But all right, let me play a little bit more of this.
Be able to prosper, and your number one wealth building tool is your income. You have a fabulous career choice. As a nurse, you'll always be employed, and you can always work as much as you want to work. You can work 80 hours a week, or you can work 20 hours a week. As a nurse, you'll be able to do that the rest of your life.
But she can't pay them bills.
Pile of money. All we tell
can't
couples
pay them bills,
to
Dave.
is to be aligned, be in agreement on how money is going to be handled. Now, he is in agreement that he hates debt. You're in agreement that you've hated debt, and you've been working it down.
Yeah.
Okay? But then he has put up a false block here. I'm just telling you, I love you, and if you were my daughter, I'd tell you not to marry this guy. And because I think this is a false premise. You're aligned on what is important. You're aligned on, okay, we don't like debt. We're going to avoid debt. We're going to get out of debt. And that's not people have asked me since I came on the air here 35 years ago, should I marry someone with debt? Mm-hmm. And the answer is always yes. Mm-hmm. As long as you love them and you're aligned that we're getting rid of the debt. If you have zero debt, but one of you loves debt and hates saving, and the other one loves saving.
Hold on. Let me just let him finish this.
You're going to get a divorce later. The number one cause of divorce in North America today is money fights and money problems. And guess what this is?
What are you talking about?
This is a money fight.
I'm done with this guy.
Yeah.
You're just not having it out loud. You're having it in your head.
Yeah, that's right. Now, what could be going on, and I'm going to allow a little space for this. He could just be an idiot today, and he just needs to learn a little bit about what it means to be in a relationship and what it means to handle money together. You said one thing that might cause me to go, I wonder if I brought this to him and saw a premarital counselor, if we can get on the same page, is it seemed like he was willing to help with the debt. Now, you guys aren't, married yet, but in a married relationship, it seemed like he was willing to help, but he was helping in the wrong way. And so that's the only thing that makes me think he's...
Let me stop this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was so many problems here. Like, the man did lead. Dave was wrong. The man led. It's not his debt. He's not married. That's a financial, what's that thing that people don't like, the women don't like unless it's going their way? Boundary.
Financial abuse.
No, financial boundary. That's not his debt. He provided everything else for you to succeed so you can pay off his debt. That's not his fiscal responsibility.
But
yes, you're not married.
Hold on, let Wally go. What's that?
No, I'm saying, but he did make it his responsibility. Let's be honest here. If you take look here, The thing is with this is where it's like it's sort of Mickey with the idea of the terms and how the things are being done. Because at the end of the damn day, technically, and I say technically very loosely, I mean technically based upon how I'm hearing how the things are and everything else, how it's all being laid out. Though, let's be honest here, Ramsey somewhat has a point because again, it's like if you're still willing to help her manage the debt, because think about it, understand this, right? This is a two people household, right? Between the two. Naturally, even if the debt wasn't there, both of you are handling the bills of the place, right? Because y'all both adults. But the thing is, okay, you're only taking her responsibility out by covering anyways. He's still helping in a way of debt, even if it's not physically paying for her shit. Because he's still paying for the half that she's not even operating in when it comes to the household that they're living in already. So in this case, he's already freaking doing the part of the debt. The problem is it's just not towards the actual debt itself. So again, in this sense, technically right, what is the barrier that's keeping you from marrying the chick other than the debt? Because reality, you already still in a relationship with her, living in the same house, everything else, while she's paying her own damn debt. So what is stopping you from really marrying the chick when you already helping her out anyway? So technically, what Ramsey's saying, he's saying you're right. Because
No, the fuck he isn't.
No, he's not right.
He is.
Yo,
Wally, are you drinking?
Hold on. Wait. No, the fuck I ain't drinking. I'm saying again. Okay, again.
Yo,
okay,
Wally, did you hear anything I said earlier, bro?
I'm gonna say this one more damn time. If you knew she wasn't worth dealing with the first place, you know she got debt. Why the fuck you fuck with her anyways?
No, I do agree with that.
Her.
He should have.
I love her.
My point exactly. So again, he already willing to deal with the damn thing. So what's blocking you from dealing with the chick when you already?
Because there's a goal in set. There's a goal. He's like, this is the goal. Here's the plan, and she agreed.
You anyways, you over here taking care of everything while she's taking care of that. But guess what? Technically, in the same way, in the sense of the female saying, if you walked away and deal with your own shit, knowing she got to sit there with that debt, she ain't paying it any time more faster.
Wally, I definitely would have left her broke ass. But I'm saying, like, in his case, like what Stan's saying, he's like, man, he gave her ass like some steps. It's like, hey, look, if you want to go further and you want to be with me, because I make $250 and you only make whatever, and you're broke,
45.
you need to do this. So he's giving her some taskers. He's like, look, you got to complete these tasks. And by him giving her these taskers, he's revealing her mindset, because now she's out here whining. And I guarantee, like, this.
I'm not disagreeing on that part, because again, this whole thing that she's actually wasting time to talk about, knowing he actually helping you, that's the thing that's stupid at this point for her side of this whole thing. But again, even then, you're still willing to help somebody that's already in debt. Honestly, again, you're already taking the responsibility because you're taking the rest of everything else. I guarantee you, how the food is getting in the household, he's paying for it. How the rent is paid, he's paying for it. So again, he's paying the freaking debt because she's not doing nothing towards the house. Period.
Oh, I get.
That's what I'm saying. I feel he should leave her.
Saying.
Yeah. But here's the biggest insult to injury.
Yeah,
Now here's the biggest insult to injury. Here's the biggest insult to injury. Maybe you guys need to get to premarital.
Wally must got some stocks in Dave Ramsey.
Okay, he's like, you guys need to get into counseling so you guys can discuss how to get into, like, how you guys gonna come back to debt together. You're broke and poor. Follow the lead of the rich. That to me is crazy.
Listen.
I don't need to go no counseling service because you want a ring and you want to show off that you're married and you're trying to pressure. There's a plan in place. He's already invested. You're gonna have to wait it out. Right. This is your problem.
Invested. My point exactly.
Again.
But he's leading, Wally. She just gotta follow through.
Again, so what's the point? Again,
she wants.
Hold on, let me get Famous in there. Famous, go ahead.
Yeah.
Then we'll get Ruthless.
Only debt he need to be paying is them simp dues. That's about it. That's why you don't lead. That's why you don't lead as a simp. When you lead the relationship as a simp, you got to end it as a simp. So he got to pay them simp dues. He in debt.
Yeah, he need to jump off now, boy. He dodging the bullet. What's up, Ruthless, man? Did you hear any of the video we was listening to Dave Ramsey where he was like, homeboy she need to leave him?
Oh, yes, I heard the video. How you guys doing, gentlemen?
Man, we doing great, man. Thanks for asking.
Famous, Mustard, Wally.
Oh, slow. What's popping?
So so I'm just gonna give some gangster shit to y'all. Simple, nigga. You either come in understanding that any woman you deal with, especially when you're trying to marry, somebody got background. Any woman in 2026 that you're going to want to make yours exclusively, that you're going to want to eventually marry, is just coming with a cost. It's just what it is. There's just no way around it. You can try to start off cheap, eventually work your way up to paying, whatever, or you can come in paying and stay paying. However way it goes, right? Because the women are valuing themselves at this rate. And I understand it's not the best for them. I understand this is not cool. I understand we look old fashioned. We want to, let's go walk in the park for free and go to Starbucks for $5.25.
Ruthless throwing shots already.
No, I'm just saying, right? That's what men been telling me since I've been on the space. Hey, don't leave with your wallet. Go to Starbucks. Go to the park. But I'm just here to tell you guys, women have put a for sale sign up for themselves. But it just is what it is. Now, this girl has debt. Either you're going to pay to play or you're going to get the fuck out the way. And it really just coming to that. Ain't no need to argue with her. Ain't no need to argue with yourself. No need to try to give other niggas advice. You just can't play in that field. You think about the money you want to spend, and that's obviously the money you don't want to spend. So you got to go find a woman in your budget, someone you can afford.
So you said pay to play, man. What is that, like a modified version of like prostitution, pretty much?
It is what it is. I mean, women aren't free anymore. I'm sorry. It used to be women always cost, but you know what I'm saying? But they used to give you a little grace period. Now women are not doing that because they feel they're going for the Super Bowl. They want it all. And they're not compromising. They're not negotiating with the ninjas. And either we're going to get out the way and be single and just find us a little something to do or watch porn. I don't know. Or you're going to get in the motherfucking arena, find your budget, what you can afford, and mingle. That's what it is, gentlemen. It is what it is.
Ruthless.
It is what it is.
She already hit the lottery. The man can't afford. She need to follow his game plan. At 250K, they've been together 6 years. He's probably a multi-millionaire. Hold on. He could go ahead and exchange her for two 20-year-olds and freaking the Philippines. What are we talking about? Like, she ungrateful. When we gonna call things out what it is? Ungratefulness, disrespect.
Mustard, that's not the point. You're right, but he's trying to dictate play. Women dictate play, and she's gonna leave him.
Hold on. Let me ask the panel. Do y'all agree with what Ruthless saying? They dictate the play. Is he?
Absolutely not.
I say yes, but like you gonna leave him for a dishwasher? I'm gonna look at you.
Wait a minute. When you say they kind of call the shots, in what sense does Ruthless mean?
They're dictating on how much or how you're going to treat them, and the things you do for them. They're dictating that. If you don't give them what they want, they will get rid of you.
Like Ruthless, I think that's for the girls that don't like you.
They do that to men that they're not physically attracted to. Because I say this all the time in my stream with Fame and Sophisticated Jerk. Like a lot of times when a female deal with a male that she's not physically attracted to, she wants to be compensated for that because she feels like she's better than that individual that she's dealing with.
So let me tell you something, gentlemen. This is a game. If you can't afford to play, get your PlayStation or Nintendo or Xbox Go get you YouTube. Get your YouTube channel. Go get you go into basketball league. Go find something to do and leave these women alone. Because if you guys are sitting here telling me that these women ain't out here charging for their services, for their time, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You guys got to be living. I don't know what world you're living in.
You know what? Here's who backs up Ruthless. You ready for this? This is in the
Yo, you didn't catch what I said?
in the chat room.
I said,
Yeah.
anytime
But listen,
a female deal, anytime a female deal with a dude that she's not attracted to you, that she's not attracted to, she wants to be compensated for that. In lane terms, yeah, man, it's prostitution at its finest, nigga. Ain't nobody.
But wait. Let me say this real quick. Here's what's in the comment. Thanks to Travel One. So he's taking advantage of her for 6 years, shacking up. That's cruel.
So listen, look at Chris Brown, right?
Now mind you, the cruelty is not him paying for everything, making sure that her credit score goes up, like Rush explained to us, that she got her debt. They go on vacation 4 times a year. She got spending money in the allowance and everything else, but he's the villain.
So look at Chris Brown, right? Why isn't Chris Brown married? He's a good-looking dude, got fame,
because he likes his money. Because he knows these not loyal.
Why? Okay, let's go down. Look. What about Diddy? Why he never got married, or why he ain't married?
Diddy's a hoe. You can't compare Diddy to Chris Brown.
No, they're both the same.
No, they're not.
Chris Brown's a hoe. I mean, he fucks a lot of girls too.
But Chris Brown making babies, and then he stays in Texas, and he's smart with it. But he don't have no baby oil.
Let me ask the question again, because you're trying to. Why is not dude like Chris Brown married?
Because he running the field. He running the field, man.
No. That's not what it is. Remember, him and Rihanna was pretty serious. Remember that? Remember that?
19. They believed in love, and then the rest of y'all ruined it.
Just go ahead and break it down. Why would you say they're not
Because women are by nature, even if they like you, even if they're attracted to you, they love money more and they love themselves more. So therefore, for them to feel good to be with the man, they need to be benefited in some kind of way. Whether you can look like Chris Brown or you can look like shit, right? Women are treating all men the same. Even the dudes with all the swag, look at Lil Durk said in his song, give me them titties back, bitch. So we understand that every man, whether he's good looking, whether he has fame, or whether he has money, women are using niggas because they love money more than men.
I do think there's a large portion that's like that, but I do think there's some that, man, they'll put their selflessness above the money. Yeah, and those are what you need to target.
No. Listen, the only woman outside that you're going to get is an alpha female. She's going to she'll pay your bills. She'll take care of you. But nigga, you better be her bitch.
Nah, I think there's a small percentage, man, that like, hey, look, I'm gonna put the household first, man. And that's where men you gotta gravitate towards.
Man, send me a woman that's gonna do this for me, and I'll be happy. Just
the only way you're gonna get a woman like that, go get your paisa who can't speak English, no inglese. Go get you one of them immigrants, and you in the game.
But Ruthless, real quick, before we jump into... Oh, go ahead, Famous.
If you get a vintage woman to groom you, I want to be groomed.
Shout out to Fave. Fave said I'm rocking with Fave on that. But, hey, Ruthless, real quick, before we jump into the last segment, and then we're going to wrap up, but I was shouting you out earlier, man, because we was talking about Angela Simmons liking street dudes in the Cam interview, and I was like, man, Ruthless was breaking it down to me. Man, it was a while ago, man. Me and you was sitting on the panel, and you was like, nah, man, a lot of women like street dudes because, man, they're impulsive and they spend a lot of money because, they know they're going to get locked up soon. So you think like women like Angela Simmons, that's why they be gravitating to street dudes? They know they can be throwing that money on her?
Yes, because a street dude, he go out and do a scam. He might hit for 10 bands, right? He might hit like for 10, 20 bands, and he gonna spend 5 on Angela. Hey, baby, you just because you exist. You know, this is what street dudes do because they don't live for tomorrow. So they don't care. They'll spend money on these girls and without a care. They will put 10 to whatever, get you what you want, some titties, you want this. This is what street dudes do, man. They're the ones who are, I would say, because let me tell you something, in the hood, it used to be niggas who was tough had the poor, not anymore. It's whoever got the gold mine, right? So niggas in the hood with the money got all the swag, leadership, and they will spend on a bitch because they know I might die tomorrow.
So basically, everybody is submitting to Yada the Awakening.
Pretty much. That's their new religion, Yada. Yeah. So Ruthless. Yeah. So street dudes are buying all the BBLs and shit.
Yes. Oh no, you hear Kevin Gates' song? Get her some titties. Come on, man. Listen to the rappers. They tell you. Future said he spent a whole check on some pussy. So this is what you guys have to understand. Not only are you competing with a woman's ego and what she thinks she's worth, you're also competing with niggas who have a lot of money or have not a care in life, and money doesn't mean that much to them, and they'll spend a check on a woman. Future will spend, if he really wants a pussy, he'll spend whatever for that just to get it out the way. Right? So you got guys like this up and down the United States handling their business. And as long as these guys exist, the guys who are average, the guys who have budgets, the guys who have a little bit of standards or whatever, nigga, you're going to get left behind because the women are not going to even, you're going to be dead to them.
My man Ruthless be painting a dire picture, man.
So I got a question for Ruthless real quick, and I know we probably covered this story next week with Stephon Diggs. So basically, do we just need to go ahead and put them on payroll like he did?
Yep, that's what I'm telling you.
Hell nah. That's why that shit backfired.
In 2026.
No, he won the case.
Still, all that money he had to pay on them lawyers and stuff. Nah.
Well, you know, Stephon Diggs, but one thing Stephon Diggs did, he learned. I hope he learned from his mistakes, right? Shout out to Stephon. He didn't let her get away with it.
What was the mistake?
He started having sex with the woman that he's working for him. And did not put cameras up in his house. He didn't protect. He didn't have hidden microphones. He didn't protect himself.
Nah, that's a good point. He definitely need, if he gonna be taking them risks, he definitely better get the technology in the crib. But all right, man, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump to the last segment. So this one, man, it's gonna be brief, man. But I saw this news clipping, man, where these females stabbed each other up over this restaurant bill dispute. So yeah, it was crazy, man, because it had me thinking, man. No guys like all of us, man, on this panel would go out to dinner. Man, we'll be like, look, I got this, or man, let me buy the drinks and stuff. There were, nobody's gonna be sitting over there like stabbing each other up. So it had me thinking, man, that's some crazy stuff. Why y'all think, man, it ended up in this kind of situation, man? They stabbing each other up. Y'all think guys will ever take this route?
We would never take that route. They take it because that too, but the entitlement is the entitlement. They still think they out with a guy. It don't leave them.
Oh, so you said they still thinking like they should get their shit paid for, like they on a date, huh?
Yep. The entitlement doesn't leave them. They still think they entitled. Because that happened to one of my homegirls. She almost got into a fight because one of her friends didn't want to pay the bill, and she always comes there, expecting somebody else to pay for her.
Who was somebody was chiming in and give us famous some pushback. What's your take, Rush?
Was it Rush or Wally?
No. I wasn't finna give no pushback. That's exactly what I was finna say. Like, yeah, most chicks, they have the entitlement and they expect everybody to pay for them, whether if they with their friend or not. I mean, like they all have a parasitic attribute, man. They all leeches, man. They care about nobody but themselves, nigga.
What's your take, Stan?
They're broke. They broke and they're hungry. A lot of times they just trying to feed. What's that thing called? Meal prepping. That's stuff we don't do. We don't take advantage of each other. And also, it's like, what man going to sit down and order appetizers? Like, nigga, what's that? Like, you get what you get and be done. You eat, get grateful, thankful, and you leave. You don't be a burden.
Stan, even if they got money, they don't want to spend it.
But it's crazy, even with themselves, man. Like this, it came to this level, like a stabbing over a dinner bill.
But see, they broke in character.
But listen,
Even if you have money, right? You have no character. Like you can't give. You broke.
Nah, women are not givers. Women are not givers, bro.
Man, they would
Go ahead,
never,
Russ.
man. Yo, listen, man. The quality women are so bad to the point where Dykes is reverting back to dating men again. You can't tell me that.
You said they came back home like, God damn, this is rough.
Yep.
Wally, what's your take, man? Why result in this, man?
I mean, I really wouldn't know because I don't know the story. But I mean, at this point, I would say this: if it came to a point like this, my only thing I was gonna say is, you don't know your own friend. You didn't notice and see the habits of it constantly happen over and over again.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So,
but the sad thing is, man, this is a news clip, so this was actually made into the news cycle. This ain't no shit that like somebody rumor mill or nothing. Ruthless, man, why you think it played out like this, man?
Well, you know, the entitlement, right? You're used to getting a certain way. Most of these girls probably go out with guys. These guys take care of them, so they've had that same expectation. Because the rules is if you ask me out, you pay. So obviously, maybe a couple girls ask the other girls out, hey, y'all want to go out and chill with us? We're going to go eat. They're like, yeah. Expecting to have the same expectations they have for the men. Except when they got there and after they got rubbed their stomach and they're like, oh, this is so good. And when they heard, we're going to split the check. We're going to split the check, server. The weave came out. The eyelashes started tilting. And reality set in. Hey, oh, hell no. This is, you know what I mean? And this is the delusion. Women are delusional. This is the delusion they live in. And that's why it came to so violence, because all of them think they're goddesses. They think they need to be served. And egos got in the way. And I hate you, bitch. And I hate you too.
Damn. Okay.
So Ruthless, I got a question for Ruthless real quick. Ruthless, if they eat like this and they broken, like inside and out, like they broken spirit and broken pockets, right? This is a quick question, right? Why don't they just go for the buffets? Like, why they against Golden Corral? If you eat
let
that,
me clear something up. Stan, let me clear something up for you. Let me help you out.
Mm-hmm.
They're not broke. They got money.
Yeah, but if you don't want to share, that's what I'm saying. Broken character.
It's entitlement. Women think they deserve the treatment they get. You get what I'm saying? They think they're like everybody's supposed to throw the food and everything at their feet. Here, queen, your majesty, right? Because a lot of men do this, and when they went out with the girls, they thought they were gonna get that same boss queen treatment. And when they heard that split bill, the lashes got the twisting, the hair weave got the shaking, and you know what I'm saying? And they felt belittled, and you know, they started name calling, and it came to violence.
So you saying this was like a battle of entitlement then?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and play this clip though.
Wait,
go ahead, Famous.
Do y'all notice why is women always so hungry when they go out? Like they order appetizers, they order the meal, and they want dessert. I'm like, why are y'all so hungry? Why are women so hungry?
You ever heard the saying, it tastes better when it's free?
Oh, yeah. That's the best answer. And I'm like, why? It's like, I notice it because it's a pattern. Like, they always hungry. I'm like, yo, why are y'all always so hungry?
Hey, it's free.
Yeah, that's a gangster statement right there. Let me go ahead and play this video though.
A downtown LA restaurant ends with several women being taken to the hospital with stab wounds.
2 suspects were also taken into custody, and Gigi Graciette is live in downtown with all the details. Gigi.
It was quite the end to a private party yesterday afternoon. Take a look at the video. This clip shared on Citizen app shows the large police and fire presence with multiple victims down in different locations.
This is like a money area, Ruthless. Like it's got to be expensive down there, then, huh?
Downtown, it's a big city, so you know what I mean.
Okay.
And there was the search for the suspects, and there were a lot of people who were simply watching all the drama unfold at Zaya Restaurant on 7th in downtown LA. And boy, there was certainly a lot of drama. This morning, we have exclusive new information on what happened as the private party was wrapping up. Apparently, servers brought the party the bill, and that's when sources tell us the fighting started. It was 4:40 in the afternoon, and apparently the all-girl group disagreed on something and started arguing with each other. That's when police confirm one of the women pulled out a knife and another one grabbed a bottle. The war of words quickly escalating into a very dangerous fight. Ultimately, the fire department says they evaluated 5 people at the scene, transporting 4 of them, all women, ages between 26 and 37. They were taken to the hospital with stab wounds. Some were stabbed, police tell us, with a knife. Another person was stabbed with that bottle. The 5th victim, they're just calling her Jane Doe because apparently she did have some cuts to her face, but she just decided to leave the scene. By early evening, police confirmed 2 suspects were arrested, and this morning, those 2 suspects, both women, are still behind bars. They're facing charges of assault with a deadly weapon. And bringing it back here live, we're told that one of the suspects in jail is possibly related to one of the victims in the hospital. That still has to be confirmed. Police have a lot.
So let's go back to what I just said earlier. You didn't know these people, but you knew this person. You still invite them out. Man, y'all want your own problems.
Yeah, I stopped going to parties like that when people like we having a dinner at a restaurant. I went to one, and the woman I was with, she was smart. We came in late, and she was like, "Hey, we're just going to the bar, order our drinks, get our food, and then go to the table." So we already paid for it. The bill came for the table, and it was $7,000. And we're like, "Hey, you guys need to work this out. We out. Like we ain't eat nothing from y'all. We got everything from the bar. This is not our stuff."
Yeah.
Do you think in these situations, man, they got to manage expectations? Like, look, everybody gonna pay for their own shit. Ain't no free rides. We gonna get like before that waitress come. Like, man, you need to split this bill out. Like, so
it's always that broke person that's like, "Oh, we gotta celebrate. Bring the picture of mimosas. Bring the picture." I mean, like, it's always that one person or 2.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Buster?
What the hell y'all ate?
A lot of these women don't even bring their wallets.
Yeah, sure.
So Ruthless, you need to do a pat down on them.
Ruthless be coming in and pay for it.
I'm not paying no $7,000, but listen.
That's crazy. That's bugged out.
I don't do group parties and stuff like that. I'll take out 1, sometimes 2 of my chicks I've been dealing with, but that's rare. But when you call group parties, you're dealing with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Oh, I'm not even being a part of that because I know where that's going to end. I know how that's going to, especially in Los Angeles. You know, the girls out here are very, very hood, and they think they're bad bitches, so they ain't paying for shit. So it is what it is. Yeah. Get to it. They broke the bottle. Yeah, they broke the bottle. Bam! What's up? Which one of you bitches wanted? Other bitch had a knife. It's good. Right? I'm not paying for what I ate. I'm not paying for the food I ordered. Fuck no, y'all got me fucked up. That shit sounds stupid.
Yeah.
So Ruthless, those are some LA hood chicks.
Oh, ain't no doubt. Well, they been if she had one had a knife, I'm gonna bust. Oh yeah, and then none of them ran. Even when they see the weapons, they still get into it. So you know they was certified. They was up in there.
Crazy.
Yeah, in Northern California, this happens a lot.
You said this happens a
Yo,
lot.
I want to know.
It
I want to know what
happens a
the
lot.
meal
'Cause
was that.
No, because this what they ain't. This so famous how they get them is the drinks. So it's like the little stuff piles up, right? They say they like there's Jello shots. The Jello shots it's like $1 each, right? And everybody is like, oh, okay. One person gets one,
You
and they're
said
like,
Jello
oh,
shots.
yeah, right. I'm gonna give you
for $1 in Cali.
$1 each, right? No,
Stan be partying at the college and shit.
no, I'm just letting you know. That's how they get them, right?
Motherfucker do at keg stands and shit.
No, I'm just letting you know because Jello shots are very potent, right? They're just strong with alcohol, right? It's like, oh, is this $1? Right? And then everybody around the table get the Jello shot, and then it's like, oh, it's cheaper if you get the pitcher, as opposed to everybody getting a separate drink. So let's get some sangria, right? The pitcher is like $10 each, right? So everybody gets there's 2 on each side, right? And then you get another. Yeah, it just adds up, right? And then the entrees will come out, right? No, we're not done, right? The
I'm looking at the menu right now. Hold on, let me pull it up. The menu looks very reasonable. So they definitely broke.
Add 10 people. Add 10 people is not reasonable with 10.
It's like moderate prices. I thought it would be like
that still don't add up to 7,000.
No.
No, you add 10 people, like people stop by, people got a little drink.
Let me look at the drinks menu. Yeah, the drinks. Okay, so the drinks is almost damn near the same as like a meal or something. So yeah, they was drinking it up.
How they be making the money?
So you gotta
how much are y'all drinking? I'm one drinking. I'm good. Like
no. Look. Remember what I told you. Y'all remember what I told you. It tastes better when it's free, right? So when it's free, when you ain't think you paying, you drink it a lot more. You ordering 10, 12 of them things, right?
I can't.
I'm getting twisted.
I don't drink
tonight.
like that, so
you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying women, right? I'm just saying this is what women do, right? When they get a free ride, right? They're ordering 4 margaritas, 3 bobtails, give me the lemon tea. They go, each woman is ordering between 5 to 10 drinks, right? Then they order an hors d'oeuvres, extra. They order all the sides, and then we talk about the main dish. So I would say that bill would have probably came up to, and it's 10 people, nigga, that's at least the minimum 5 bands.
And don't forget, there's appetizers. Add on the appetizers, and don't forget, let's get something sweet. Let's get something sweet.
Oh yeah, dessert.
Yes.
Yeah. They order steaks. They order steak, seafood, lobster.
That's crazy.
Fried calamari for the appetizer. And here's something about appetizers, right? The appetizer's already gone, so you got people in the middle section of the table at the other end of the table that didn't get the appetizers. So they order it, and then they want to share it again. And it's like, artichoke dip or whatever they call it, that goes around fast.
Artichoke dip.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's like $20.
Yo, I got
chips.
$20.
I got a threshold.
For dip?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yo, I got a threshold, and once the woman passed that threshold, she got to pay.
What's that? What threshold for what? What you mean?
For what they buy. Once it passed that, they got to buy it. They got to buy the meal. They got to buy everything.
But that's not making her feel some. That's not leading.
I'm not leading. I'm looking for. I'm looking for a girl. I'm looking to be groomed.
That's your ass.
No, Wally, you can't do that. Dave Ramsey said.
Hey, nigga, fuck what you heard, nigga. We gonna dot you heard. We gonna dot you heard.
That facts, yeah.
Rush, you can't do that. She's a princess.
So
hey Rush, we go out to dinner. I'll bring a sack lunch.
Look, leadership. If
you were there.
Yeah.
Turn your mic up.
You can't do that. She's a princess. You can't do that to the princess.
And I'll say it again. If I set the terms of the whole get together and I bought everything, okay, yeah, that's the leadership right there. But anything else, shit, that's on you. The freak. If you got anything extra, that is on you by yourself.
Right. So
hey,
let me
Ruthless. Oh, go ahead, Ruthless.
I'm gonna get this is an indictment. This is what I was saying. So you can imagine these are women with women, right?
Mm-hmm.
how the extent that these women would go to not to pay, that there was bloodshed. So you know these women ain't paying for a nigga when he go. It's not happening. These women aren't. This is just how women feel, man. They are set in their minds that I shouldn't have to pay for nothing because my value is just my presence. And this is just very, very egotistical, dumb bitch, right? And I don't agree with it. I think that's stupid. But what can we do, right? What can you do when these women are out here ready to kill each other? Bloodshed. Nigga, bloodshed. Nigga, that's serious. Nigga, somebody could have died. So you imagine they're not, you know they're not going 50-50, nigga.
Hey, before we close it out, Ruthless, based on all of us being like cheap, what like ranking? I know you told me before, you're like, look, Jerk, you're cheap as hell. You're gonna get like a 3 or 4 out here if you were single. What about these other guys? What are they in the same range I am? If they're being cheap like me?
Oh, let's break it down. So let's go with Rush first. Rush, right? Labuto that rock. So Rush gonna keep him a fat bitch. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do too much money, but he gonna stay with that barbecue. He gonna bring her some motherfucking hot wings and shit, right? He gonna keep her happy, right? Now let's go with Mustard, right? Mustard, Mustard gonna try to talk his way out of some free action, right? Mustard gonna go. Mustard don't have no problem with going in the friend zone, right? Mustard to stay in that friend zone, getting free food as much as he can, all you can drink, right? That's Mustard, right? Mustard gonna validate the hell out of a woman. Girl, you right. Yeah, he gonna validate. Yeah, ain't no doubt. Ain't no other way you're gonna be. She gonna keep you around, right? Mustard gonna she gonna say, Mustard, these niggas need to pay all my bills. And Mustard gonna say, you damn right. Why don't you buy us a drink? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you buy us a drink? She's like, yeah, get what you want, right? Because he validated, right? Now let's go to who's next. Wally. Yes. Wally gonna wrestle with a bitch, right? He gonna
single. What the hell? Hey, look, think about it. I'll say this right now for myself. If Jerk is a 3 and 4, that's what you categorize him in his cheapness. Justin, believe me, I don't make Jerk's salary. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be. I'm saying single.
Yeah, Wally.
No, he said that's what I will only be able to bag. He said like looks wise, he's like I'm only gonna get like 3s or 4s because he was like, man, you try to do that walk in the park shit. He's like, you ain't getting no bad bitch.
That's the thing, though. You also have to pay the money for the 3 and 4.
Wally,
right?
can't hear you, Wally.
So I'm like Jerk thing.
So Wally gonna wrestle with a bitch, right? Wally gonna talk a bitch down to look. We going in and out, bitch. So.
I ain't gonna do that. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay single. What the hell are we talking about?
I'm just saying, if you do go out with a woman, Wally's gonna take her to the look. Check it out. This is what you sure you gonna go to In and Out? Because that's what we all about. You know what I'm saying? So let's go over to Famous. Right? My boy Famous. Now Famous, he like got a little swag on him, right?
Yeah, Fame got some swag.
Yeah, he got a little mouthpiece. A lot of women.
But Ruthless. I'm like Jerk though. I might get a 3 because I do shish kebab and hot dog stand dates.
But here's the thing with Famous, right? Here's the thing about Famous. Famous, he might pay for the first date. The second one might not happen, right? And that's what the Famous, right? Famous gonna trick him, right? He might wow him the first date or maybe 2. But
you a palm reader?
I don't know, man. Famous, he's the type. He seems like the type that's going to kind of step back and try to get them yams. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible without we're paying least as possible, and that's just how Famous moves, right? He keep his wave cap on and ready to go.
Rufus is like Yoda.
No. I'm not Yoda. I'm more like I'm not Yoda. I don't relationship women. I don't marry women, right? Yoda's he's a married guy. I'm gonna say what I'm like.
I thought you got the mind of Yoda. You got. I'm talking about. Yeah, you like a palm reader.
I'm really in my own lane. I am what you call. I'm what you call
like an oracle.
I'm straight to the point. I want what's between your legs. I don't really care about what your day went. I don't care about your mom jumped off a building. I don't care. I don't want to hear what your favorite color is. I don't care about that shit. I just want what's between your legs. And I'm trying to bargain at your deal price to get what I want. You know what I'm saying? Is cheap as possible. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be attractive. And we Gucci, right? We ain't got and then we can see each other once a month, once every 2 weeks. I really don't want to. Don't ever text me. Don't FaceTime me. Don't. If you ever do that, I'll block you. So,
Ruthless goes on dates. He takes women out on dates. He
every now and
gives
then.
dick at the end. That's what Ruthless does.
No. You got it wrong. You got it wrong. Flip it.
Go ahead.
Dick before we begin.
You say you ain't going on no date without test driving the car, huh?
Yeah, I'm up in there because ain't no way.
But Ruthless. Don't say like date stands. What date stands for? The acronym is dick at the end. That's what date is.
That was the 80s and the 90s. This is 2026. Now it's
that was the year 1920s. That's what the dick at the end came from.
No, I'm saying we in 2020, right? 2026.
You said the game changed now.
Listen, if men and women not having sex, we're not going out to dinner.
Yeah, that's always been the case.
Period. Never. We're never going out to dinner unless we're fucking. We've been fucking for like a minute, and then okay, let's go out.
So Rufus, you're embracing transactional, huh? You're like fuck it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get to it. Why? I don't want to listen. This is just so much better this way. Why am I? I don't care. I don't really care about women. I don't care about their life. Why would I want to sit here and listen to your baggage, bitch? I don't care. I'm not no therapist. I'm a dickulist, right? And I'm gonna give you this dope dick, and we're gonna keep it pushing until next time. I feel that's valuable. I feel that is value for me.
You want to know what's crazy? I don't understand how guys go on a date. I don't understand. Wait, I'm talking. You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. I don't understand how guys go on dates without establishing sex first. Because when I go on a date, I already know we already discussed sex before we go on the date. It's already been established that that's probably going to happen.
Because most men are average, right? So they don't have that luxury to make that leverage, right? And they don't have the looks. They don't. It's not just about money either. It ain't just about money. It's also how your swag, how your conversation. A lot of guys are awkward.
That's true.
So they have to lead with their money.
Because I never understood that. Because this has been established. Like before they already established that they're trying to give me the cheeks before the date.
Yeah. Like I said, you got the swag, man. You got the swag because you know how to talk to them though. Most men are inferior to women.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. So we'll go and get the parting words. So I'll start with you, Famous.
Oh, it was great having me. I love talking shit with the crew up here and all that. Great live. Shout out to everybody on the panel. And I'm about to go watch the Lakers get swept.
Yeah, I gotta tune in for that. All right, Ruthless, what's your part of words, man? Shout out, thanks for coming through, Ruthless. I gotta catch you on your lives, man. You either be going early or midday. I gotta catch you though, man.
My final words is, gentlemen, play the game you can afford to play. Either you play it with a woman or you play it by yourself. Pick one and stick to it.
All right, shout out to Ruthless. All right, Russ, man, what's your part of words, man?
My last words would be like, man, I know we talking about, the dynamic between the male and female is not the greatest thing, but man, live right. The king's coming and stay sucker free, man. Know what I mean?
No doubt. Thanks for man. All right. Wally, man, what's your parting words?
Oh, this is easy. Choose your situations wisely. Because the moment you take care of a situation, that's your ass.
All right, Stan.
Oh, wait a minute.
Stan that dipped out. But nah, man, we moved the lives. We're gonna start doing them on Mondays and stuff, because that's just a better day for us and stuff. But go ahead, Stan. I'll let you get the part of words. Shout out to 100. Yeah, I got the Knicks jersey, man. We finally done made the late in the playoffs, so I got rep.
Next,
Famous had his jersey on the other day and stuff. So yeah, we repping the Knicks.
Knicks and Spurs. That's what's gonna be. That's my pick.
My parting words is
y'all finally made it to the finals.
I know,
Only
right?
get beat down.
Well, it's the semis right now. Shit, we ain't there yet.
Nah,
But let us enjoy it, man. It's been since the Ewing era, man. We made it this far.
Who y'all facing?
What's that?
Who y'all facing?
Either
They're waiting right now.
Detroit or Orlando, right?
Nah, Detroit or Cleveland, but I think they're gonna play
Cleveland,
Detroit.
my bad.
Yeah, I don't think Cleveland winning.
Yeah, I think Cleveland gonna burn out like they always do.
Yeah, definitely. But all right, Stan, man, what's your part of words?
My parting words are thank you to all the women who made it possible for me not to believe in love. I'm gonna after this, I'm gonna watch Coach Greg Adams for an hour and then Care Bears with My Little Ponies.
What about those women that are taking care of you? That's love right there.
Once again, after this discussion, I'm going I need a detox, the hopelessness.
Nah, no doubt.
But I just want to say this real quickly. In California, it gotten so bad that now when you have a group party, the waiters will go ahead and do everybody's order separate.
Yeah, they got to, man. I think you got to do that up front, manage some expectations, man, because people, they do be dipping out. I mean, I never had that problem with the people I'm with, but yeah, that's bad. They got to get to that point, but yeah.
Because you do have to pay gratuity. Gratuity is part of the bill. So now it's like everyone gets their own host or waitress, or you know what I'm saying, to wait on them because they're no longer trying to group the bill anymore.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But all right, y'all, man, keep tuning in. Thanks for coming through. Peace.
Peace.
I love.